Oke, ini museum ya. Besar banget museumnya. Kesini udah beberapa kali, nggak tahu nih berapa kali.
Use the horns for medicine.
Medicine?
Oh yeah. I don't know. They would. Because it was old. And they did. This is minerals from the Canadian Shield. I think you should do some flogging now. Yeah. Oh yeah. Steven Universe Amethyst. That's from Thunder Bay. Faulting.
Pterosaur, I think it's a pterosaur.
What is it? It's
Pterosaurolophus, I think. It's real bone.
This is left hind foot of a hadrosaur, duck-billed dinosaur.
Yep.
So that's sort of a duck. Wow.
That's a duck-billed dinosaur.
Wow, that's just absolute. Is that a saurus? Oh, just sort of
Plesiosaur.
a flea. I'm very pleased to be. That's the real thing right there. This. Imagine swimming in the water and all of a sudden this is hot. Oh, I'm in replica. That was real. It's behind the glass, it's real. This is real. Look at that. Daniel, this is behind the glass, this is real. That's where it died. It died in the ground, and then its bones were preserved for thousands and thousands, millions of years, I guess. This is a replica.
This is a replica.
This.
So what is it? What is it? This is very famous in
It's called an initial.
Inishuk.
Initial. What it is they didn't have Facebook hundreds of years ago, so they would use rocks in this formation with the long hand pointing to where they're going.
Ya, itu tanda
So they were
sign.
here and then
It's a sign, right?
It's a sign, yes.
Ya, Inishuk itu tanda kalau mau kemana gitu.
Supposed to be okay?
Look at the snow. You wear the boot.
Okay, snow is cold, right? But look at how they use snow to their advantage. Look at this. See, yeah, there's a big hole in the snow.
It's not chicken. It's a seagull.
They would be called bagels.
Oh yeah, bagel.
What's that?
And do you know when a whale, just a normal whale, looks like that?
You want it? It's cute, right? You want it?
On that little guy.
It's gonna eat them.
The little guy.
Or I think the snowy owl might get it.
No. Or is it the snowy owl get the fox?
Look at this. Will you wear this?
Hell,
Well, if you don't wear that,
Di baju nih.
you need these types of clothes to survive the winter. Trust me, in Edmonton in January when it's minus 30, you'll say, "Dad, can I have that Inuit thing that you saw? Because I'm freezing."
This is your clothes, huh?
You would make the clothes from the animals. See that? That's what they would do. They would eat the animal.
You live here? You're gonna wear like that.
They need the fur of the animal to make the jacket. Here. Wow. Are these gloves? Can I try it on?
Yeah, sure.
It's real.
Oh my
really like
God,
it.
is it
Wow.
warm?
Let me try.
Daniel, is it warm? Try it.
Oh, that's
Mom would need that in Whistler when you were going down there one time.
This part is Moscow.
It's Cassandra, seal gloves. Wow. That's
What's that?
I don't know. I'm just playing around. Boring.
It's over there after Mom spent all the money on the old one, and she's kicked me out, and I'm in the backyard in a little tent.
Canada the old day, see? Ini kerja Romusa. Kalau di kita kerja Romusa ini.
This is Mom's favorite thing, animal that's on her coin. Look, you put animals on the coin? Yeah, that's my phone. Yes, I remember. Yeah.
When Carissa was going to feed the one, there was one on.
Oh, this one is the loony.
On her butt? I don't think so.
Ya, simbolnya duit koin sini.
Mom's, you saw Mom's village.
That's Mom right there, next to the puppy.
There's Ma, and there's Daniel bathing in the water, getting the poo out of his anus, and there's Dad coming back with the buffalo meat.
No, that
meat.
would never happen.
And Cassandra, she's...
No, that was Cassandra is over there caring for her baby.
And there's Chris, a little knick-knack, this
That's
carrying encampment in early.
What is it?
I have no idea what the hearth is. We're doing, the hearth was to set a daily food was cooked, dried campfires on the hearth, bright light. Basically, it's an area where they do the cooking. Look at the turtle. Look at the rabbit. Carissa, look at the hair.
Where's her hair?
The hair's right there.
Someone will grab you. It's still alive.
Fan attention, please. Doors to the planetary theater will be open soon. If you are holding tickets to the 11 a.m. presentation, going back to
That's a weasel.
please start making your way down to the military entrance on the concourse. Please be honest, the latecomers will not.
Oh ya. Kebakaran hutan. Dengerin.
That's the dead.
Oh, she wanted the one.
Hey, it's a.
This is centrong. This is called centrong.
Wow.
Centrong coro.
Oh yes. Look at that.
That's the beaver. They kept the wood.
That's Justin Bieber.
Hey, look at that little beaver.
Justin Trudeau.
Beaver head.
What do you have here?
Oh, this is a turbo station for the Hudson Bay Company, which the non-such help to.
Oh yes, it's the nonsense.
Yes.
It's great.
The Hollywood Museum.
Yeah.
Yes, that's actually a fox pelt. That would have been a popular fur trade item in the Hudson Bay Company.
So I have the fox, I have the fur, and I want to trade it with the Aboriginals.
Actually, the Aboriginal.
I'm sorry, the Aboriginals have the fur, and they want to trade it with.
Yes.
And what do I trade with them?
They could. They often enjoy getting metal works like this. Actually, axes.
Oh, so we would give them axes. We would give them axes, and they would give us furs.
We will go in there. Kita masuk ke sini naik perahu.
That's in the water.
Yeah, we gonna go in there. Huh?
This is the boat that sailed. It sailed from England here.
This is from England.
This is from England then, right? It would have sailed from England.
It did sail from England. Now, let me, before you
Okay,
go
guys,
forward,
guys.
let me tell you a short version of the story of this ship so you know what you're looking at.
Okay.
This ship is a replica. That means it's an exact copy, made not just to look exactly like, but to be exactly like a ship from a long, long time ago. The original non-such, that's what it's called, was built in England in the year 1650. Wow. That's over 350 years ago. I can't even imagine how old that is, 350 years, and I'm almost 150 years old myself.
What happened to that original ship?
Well, that'll be part of the story. Okay, so 1650 was built in England. In 1668, the original non-such was sent from England across to North America into Hudson's Bay, way up north, to see if it was feasible to trade for furs with the Cree people, the indigenous Cree people who lived around Hudson's Bay.
Right.
Well, it turned out to be very feasible because the indigenous peoples were trading peoples. They had traded amongst themselves for thousands of years before Europeans or anyone else ever came here. And they were happy to trade their furs for the manufactured things like pots and pans and blankets and beads and knives and hatchets that the Europeans brought. And so the ship went back to England with lots and lots of beautiful and very valuable furs. And because the trip was so successful in England, they decided to start a new company that we still have with us in Canada today. It's called the Hudson's Bay Company. You may have heard of it, maybe not.
This is the flagship.
Well, this was the first ship that they sent over. After that voyage, this original ship that they used was sold to a merchant, and he used it as a coastal trading ship in England, and then it disappears into the mists of history. We don't know what happened to the original after that. But anyway, the Hudson's Bay Company is now almost 350 years old. It's the oldest company in North America.
Right.
Back in 1968, when they were coming up to their 300th birthday, the company had this replica ship built to help them celebrate, and the replica was also built in England. But it was not built for a museum, it was built to sail. So this ship that's in here now actually sailed on the oceans and Great Lakes of North America for 4 years.
Really? When did it arrive in the ship?
Into here, well, it was built in 1968. It sailed for 4 years, arrived here in the autumn of 1973.
Yeah, because I would have been grade 3 by then.
Yeah,
I remember coming here to see the non-such.
Yeah.
This is what I would have seen.
Yeah, exactly.
This is the exact same ship.
Yeah, and it's the same. The gallery. Just hang on a minute, girls. The gallery is the same, but recently they have updated the lighting system and the sound system in here.
So I sound like I'm on a boat.
Yeah, or at an old English port, you can hear sounds like that. And the lighting changes constantly. In the course of 17 minutes, you go from dawn until nightfall.
Really?
And then there's 3 minutes of night. Then you hear roosters crowing, and the next day dawn. So,
Wow, so we're going to go from
sound.
where are we now?
It scares me every time.
Or else
I know we're not allowed to touch the water.
Okay, yeah, here's the rules. You're very
Right,
welcome to
listen.
come aboard. A couple of important rules. The first rule is for the sake of preserving this artifact. This ship is the largest and most valuable artifact owned by the museum, and we want to keep it nice. So the rule says this. Hi, Kim.
Hi.
Or Kim. Did I get your name right? You surprised me. Yeah, so the rule says this. While you're aboard, you are allowed to touch things with care, but we ask you please not to touch the ropes and the sails on board the ship. That's to protect them from the oils and chemicals in our hands so they don't wear out. So the second rule is for the sake of safety. You can explore 3 levels on the ship. The upper deck there, the main deck, and the captain's cabin down below. The ladders on board ship that connect those 3 levels look a little bit like stairs, but they really are ladders, very steep. So for safety, when you're going down those ladders, we'd like for you to turn around and go down.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, so welcome aboard, and I'll be around if you want to hear some more. Hi! Are you back? I'll do a short version of the story of the ship.
I was, you know when Chris was in grade 3? I was here at the same time. I went on a school trip. I was her age to come here. When I went on my first time here, I went on a school trip, and Carissa was here. I'm bringing tears to my eyes. And history repeats itself. going down below, guys. We're going below.
Let's go down. Oh, that scares me. Is that the real person actually? Oh, that's Cassandra.
Watch out. It's thunder.
Yeah, they sleep out there.
Dad, do not sit here.
Oh, it's the bed.
sit?
Yes.
Their food. And how you eat them.
Lupa nggak bawa lampu ya.
And all the stuff that they want to trade, right?
Dalamnya perahu.
Access they want to get to.
Bagus nih.
That helps. So they're doing their supplies to trade. It's called the hold, like on an airplane. That's where the suitcases go, right?
Go out now.
Let's go be a Jack and Rose.
Jack and Rose.
Hey, can be a Jack and Rose Titanic.
It's not the Titanic. The Titanic is way bigger.
Look at the mast.
Doesn't matter. We can create it. Rose and Dobson, not Rose and
Jack.
huh?
Okay, let's go.
Jack. Come on, Jack. Jack Dawson.
Very nice.
Here are the box.
The cannons. Yeah.
I saw those when I was in Hong Kong History Museum.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Same sort of colonial, all the kings of England.
That's cool.
And inflation drove the cost of everyday items higher and higher. Tensions were high in the spring of 1919. In May, the Winnipeg Trades and Labor Council supported unions in a local dispute. The Building and Metal Trades Council demanded that they be accepted as the bargaining agent for all workers in those trades. Their
Oke,
employers
sekarang kita mau ke
No, it's not this
Winnipeg
one.
apa gitu loh. Tadi saya tak cari info lagi ya.
industries and businesses in Winnipeg. Walk-
This would be like in the dentist a long time ago.
Oh, he's dentist a long time ago. Okay. How about that side?
I don't know. This is like a home. I don't know. Like where
His
the
grandma. This is the strike 1999. Oh, ini namanya
is nonsense. These strikers are seditious.
Yeah,
Ma'am?
this is nonsense.
Seditious, dear. It means they want to undermine the government.
Ma'am, I've heard they just want better wages and unions.
Oh, that's what they say, of course. They have shut down the city. There is no milk service. The streetcars are not running. Even the water pressure has dropped.
they're not allowed to go there, Indra.
Not allowed. Half right there.
Oh,
Of course you didn't go in there.
How does the train just start?
Well, then you're gonna die. You're on the track.
They walk on foot or
sayang nih nggak bawa lampu. Ini Winnipeg zaman dulu ya. Masuk rumah. Come follow me.
And this would be a theater.
Ya.
So small. Seats here. Hey, this was just like in the history museum. There are like seats here and there. A movie.
This is the theater. This is what they watch the theater.
Ya, in the 1999.
Get out of the way, lady. I want to see this. Sit down. It's like in the Hong Kong History Museum, there's like a TV there that explains
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
And
Okay,
they're like
let's go. Okay, so I'm gonna go
But
get
it's
my.
kind of different.
I have to go get my teeth done. Okay.
What happened here? It's closed. I want to go in. Go to Annie.
Well, there's a strike going on. You can't even
Yeah.
buy clothes.
What happened? Why it strikes?
The strike is because the employers were having too much power and the employees were treated badly. So everyone started to go on strike.
Ya mogok.
Everyone started to go on
Semuanya
strike.
mogok. Ayo kita mogok ya. Mogok apa?
1819 is the general strike and it was.
Go. Let's go to the room 50 up.
I want to get my hair. I have to go get my.
Let's go to the
Let's
library.
go. Where are we
Here.
going?
Prison bar.
Prison bars. You know?
What
Yes.
is it?
This is maybe
Dingley air.
court, maybe. Prison
Yeah.
bars. Would you like a restaurant?
Permit.
Excuse me, sir. I'd like myself a cocoa.
Thank you kindly, Mrs. Armstrong. Oh, I'm so angry. I could just slap him.
25 cents for a pancake?
One of the new special police called me a poor, miserable fool. I gave him the chance to withdraw his statement, but he just laughed and walked away.
Oh dear. I ought to go have a chat with them. They have no business harassing young ladies who are just trying to get through the day. Remember what the strike leaders say, do not quarrel with anyone.
I know.
I'd
but
like
he
a
was
waffle
just
with
so
2
rude.
eggs.
I
35
understand.
cents, please.
But at least we're all in this
That's
together.
cheap.
10 years ago, there was no minimum wage for
You say
women
you could buy
workers.
all of that.
But the women's labor league pushed for it, and now we have it.
Most bosses just ignore it, though. Mine does.
Well, that's why we're on strike, dear. Remember when I spoke to you and your fellow workers? There is strength in numbers. And if we form a union, it will force employers.
Oke, let's keluar. Kinya apa gini? Munggah ya apa no? Where are you going, Dan? Free press, Dan.
I need some pus. I need some from my
Gelak
stomach.
jamu.
My stomach hurts.
Jamu, tuku jamu,
Yeah.
jamu pekelinu, jamu kuat pria,
Yes, I need
sama
myself some.
jamu sehat wanita.
Yeah, I need some peppermints for my stomach.
Ya,
Yeah, my back hurts. I need some extra out of
ya,
malt.
tukane obat apa? Jamu kuat lelaki ya, biar kuat. Kuatnya apa? Manggul gabah.
Okay.
Ki bakal jamu. Jamune jamu tuh rematik ada yellow syrup, Catherine, extra malt, macam-macam obatnya, banyak tuh. Oke, keluar ya. Sekarang kita mau naik nah. Di mana itu? Oh, naik ke sana. Oke, naik ke puncak gunung. Kan ada tempo dulu.
Well, here's the photo shop.
Iya, Photoshop.
You need to get your photo done. There's the camera and there's
Oh,
the
yeah.
remote.
Mom, that's your camera.
Oh ya, kamera zaman dulu.
Why does everyone on strike?
Because the workers want a better wage.
Semuanya mogok. On strike close. Ini apa? Yo, garaji. Nggak kan garaji pinter aku.
Years ago,
Ya, tempatnya garaji-garajian.
it's called the strike of 1819. The strike of 1819 was a very important special time in Winnipeg. The whole city went on strike, and workers got better rights. So it's called the strike of 1819. That's a 100 years
Hey,
ago.
get my hair back.
100 years ago. I'm sorry, 1919.
1919.
That would be 100 years ago.
Yeah.
Nice,
They've
almost
celebrated-
2020.
They've celebrated it just recently.
1 year after.
In May, it was 100 years.
Iya, 100 tahun lalu Kanada mogok besar-besaran nih. Hari
Animals
buruh.
Inside Out, Rosita?
Hah?
You know, Animals Inside Out, they show the animals with no skin. And it's
Oh, that's scary. Oh, look at this. Mesin jahit.
Huh?
Mesin jahit singer.
There is power in the union.
Ya, ada tang, ada catem.
There's the telephones.
Biskuit dono telepon. Oh, ini nganu buat ngetik. Here.
Mom, don't play that.
Typewriter.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the safe. Put the money in the safe.
Carissa.
What is that, sir? Mira? Oh, look at this.
Oh, there's a post office. Oh my God, you got lots of mail. This is going to full of
Winnipeg, don't touch.
Where's this going to? Oh, this is going to
Saskatoon.
yeah, Saskatoon.
Oh, why is that Saskatoon?
Saskatoon. Well, Saskatoon's a city. It's Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. My mom spent time in Saskatoon. She's from actually Moose Jaw.
Well,
Bye, Daniel.
And it goes by train. This is the train. Shan Laundry.
laundry.
Yeah, ni
Tempat
hao.
pencucian. Oh, setrikaannya lon.
Look at this,
Wasi.
it's written by a Chinese guy, of course. A Chinese immigrant would do laundry.
Look at that setrikaannya.
Yeah. Ni hao. Gong shang.
Ya, tulisannya Cina.
Well, yeah, because all immigrants would have businesses, and some would have this, some would have that. Yeah.
Dari zaman dulu tukang cuci itu ada, jadi jangan ngenyak uang tukang cuci ya. Bukti ini dimuseumkan tuh. Nah, siapa yang mau dimuseumkan? Jadi siapa yang mau dimuseumkan di sini? What?
We're gonna go to the dentist. Okay, I want to get my teeth pulled.
You wanna get? What the best part of the in the museum?
The best part of the museum for me was the fossils, because I like fossils.
For me, the best part of the museum was the history of Winnipeg from the 1919 strike. I didn't realize all of that information, and it's nice to see people power, I guess.
Okay, how about you, Cassandra?
I like the animals inside out because I never seen animals what they looked in the inside before.
Good job. How about you, Sa?
My favorite part is the inside out animals. I don't know.
Oh, it looked interesting.
Yeah.
It was interesting, fascinating.
And I have
I already
something
know.
here. And my love, Rosita Dobson. What was your best part of the
My
museum?
best part is just enjoy with my family.
Did you learn anything about Manitoba or Winnipeg?
Yeah.
What did you learn?